All right, everyone. So we are back again. Now, this time we have the trailer for the rest of season 2 of Helluva Boss. Now, this apparently was also premiered during Level Up Expo, and we're going to be watching it. And I'm interested to see what we're about to, get here, because we did get another trailer. I think a couple of years ago. I think it was in 2022 when we got a trailer for season 2 of Helluva Boss, or I guess it was more of a teaser where we got to see the storyboards, the animatics for what we were going to see in season 2, and we did see a lot of it. So I'm guessing this is just for the rest of season 2, and I'm really interested to get into this. And obviously, earlier we got the Helluva shorts, which you'll be able to see it at the end of this video. I will leave a link to it if you haven't seen it. I did react to Helluva Shorts 1, which was about Sally Mae and Millie, and I'll leave a link to that at the end of this video so you can go watch it. Or if you want, you could just go to my channel and you'll be able to see it there. And hey, maybe while you're there, and if you enjoyed this video, maybe you could subscribe, and maybe you could leave a like, and maybe you could share this video out there and comment down below. All those things really do go a ways in helping videos out with the algorithm. And while you're here, maybe consider also becoming a channel member, because that will really go away in helping the channel out. You'd really be helping me out if you do choose to become a member, and you will get access to perks. So if you're interested, consider checking it out. And with all that said out of the way, let's just go ahead and get into it. Now, this is about 2 minutes long, so it's really not that long of a video. I mean, it is a trailer, so I'm going to try not to pause too much. I'm going to try to just let the trailer play out, and then I'll, of course, go back and I'll discuss everything that or at least I'll discuss the things that stand out to me in the trailer. So let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, and as always, guys, I will leave a link to this trailer in the description, and I'll leave a link to VivziePop's channel, which is where this trailer actually is. So make sure you head on over there and go watch it there. Don't just watch my reaction or someone else's reaction to this trailer. Make sure you go watch the original video and support the original creators. So with all that said and out of the way, now let's go ahead and get into it.
Come out! We've got you surrounded!
Oh.
Where are we going?
Anywhere but here. Get ready for a life on the run, gang!
Oh, so okay, so they're leaving. Okay, sorry, I said I was gonna try not to pause. Sorry, let's just continue. I'm guessing he meant to put it in reverse. Put it in drive. Sorry, again, I'll try not to pause.
I hate you so much, Blitz.
So why would a bunch of angels be looking for...
Okay, I'm not gonna say it. I am kind of happy that they do censor some of this stuff, so I won't have to do it in editing to make it, safer for YouTube.
demons?
But yeah, we see the cherub and doors.
We could use someone with more experience.
I am glad to see you folks. We've been having more disturbances that are killing my guests.
Damn it, Blitz, they aren't ghosts. These are just shriveled humans. No offense.
This transactional thing we have, it's not right anymore. It hasn't been. I just want someone to care. I want someone to want me.
You are a disgrace.
A bit out of your depth.
Yeah, there's
Aren't you, little one?
Feel any kind of remorse for what you do?
You never loved Mother, and you don't love me. You love him.
I don't want to be this way. Not forever.
okay.
Thank you, Blitz, for making me so happy, even if only for a little while.
Okay, wait a minute, hold on. Okay, so paused interestingly at the right moment because we have the schedule. Let me just see, is there anything after this? Okay, so no, that's pretty much the end. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely some stuff that we do need to talk about. So first of all, let's just go ahead and get, through this, since it is the schedule. So okay, we have the official schedule, and this is hopefully barring, anything happening. So Full Moon is coming out next month, at least as of we're basically at the end of April, at least when I'm recording this video. So next month, I don't know when, I'm guessing maybe towards the latter half of May, we're going to get the Full Moon episode, which, is an episode that pretty much, everyone has been looking forward to, because it's the one that is probably going to finally address the situation between Blitz and Stolas. And we've even seen some of it here in this trailer. Again, we're going to go back and we're going to examine it. So that's definitely going to be that episode. And then the next month after that, in June, we're getting Apology Tour. And then we're going to, take a break for summer. So nothing in July or August or September. And then in October, Halloween month, of course, we're getting Ghost Fuckers. Again, fitting, it's in October. And then in November, we're getting Mastermind. And then in December, we're getting Sinsmas. Now, there it is. That's the schedule. So it's nice to, it's nice that they're giving us confirmation of when we're going to get this, because, before we basically just had to wait to, get the episode when it officially became available. And there was a time for a little bit where we got a new episode every month. And then, some stuff happened. I think we all know what happens at this point, or what happened, where they had some legal issues with episode 8 that they had to deal with. And then they thought, okay, you know what? This is obviously going to take a lot longer than we thought. So let's just go ahead and move into the next season. And then, the rest is history. If you've been keeping up, you know what's happening, or what's happened. But if you don't know, there are videos on YouTube that do explain what happened with Helluva Boss and why there was a long break between episode 7 of season 1 and episode 8, which was the finale of season 1. If you want to know, there's episodes on YouTube that do detail what happened, that go over it. But again, it is nice that we have official dates for when each episode is going to come out. So full moon next month, and I will of course be doing a reaction to that. And you can know when that happens by subscribing. Make sure to subscribe and click on the bell icon to be notified whenever that happens. And also, if you're watching this on Android or iOS, then the thing you need to do is go into the settings and enable notifications from settings. And I don't know why YouTube did this, where you have to go into the settings in order to enable notifications before you could just enable it right there on the app. But for some reason, they changed it to now you have to go into the settings. But it's stupid, it's dumb, whatever. But just know that that's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. If you haven't been getting notifications for YouTubers that you've subscribed to, just know that that's probably the reason why. It's because you need to actually go in and enable notifications from the settings of whatever device you're using. At least if you're using this on iOS, or if you're watching this on iOS or Android, that's how you can make sure you get notifications. Again, I have no idea why they did this. It's stupid. The way it was working before was fine. But, YouTube, they keep making changes that just completely affect everyone anyway, it's dumb. But let's go back and actually go over the trailer. Sorry. So first of all, we've got this. I don't know what the hell is happening here. But we get this line from Blitz where apparently something's going on to where they apparently can't stay in their office anymore. Now, I am willing to bet this is probably happening in the finale, because this does feel like a season finale type thing where something happens that changes the status quo, and then going into the next season, it's going to be a little bit different. And then maybe by the end of the show, it goes back to how it was before. And, it picks up from there. At least that's what I'm guessing is probably going to happen. I'm just predicting that this is probably going to be in the season finale. But yeah, we get this comedic moment where obviously he set it for reverse, but he had it set on, or he was trying to go in reverse, but set it on drive. And well, this happened. But yeah, we've got 5 new episodes, and I'm guessing this is from Ghost Fuckers. Oh God, I shouldn't have paused there. And again, really happy that they're censoring it for us, so I wouldn't have to. But yeah, we see Fizz again. So for anyone who was probably wondering if we were going to see Fizarolli again after episode 7, seemingly, kind of concluded his story, it seems no, we are going to see him again, which I'm really happy because I really like his character. And then we get to this moment, which is interesting. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm guessing they go back to their office through this portal. I'm guessing after whatever it is they did on Earth. And then, yeah, we see the return of Dorks and the Cherubs. And so, yeah, a lot of people were wondering whether or not we were going to see the Cherubs again. But this is interesting. We do need to talk about this. So we know that this is a portal to the human world, or a portal to wherever you want to go, thanks to the Asmodean Crystal, which we saw Barbie Wire use in episode 5, I think it was, episode 5 of season 2, Unhappy Campers. And it wasn't just Barbie Wire, it was the other imp who also used his Asmodean Crystal that he had to open a portal for Blitz to go to the human world when he was trying to chase after Barbie. But this is interesting. I am wondering what's happening here. So we see the dorks and the cherubs are right there, but this portal that they opened, I don't know who's coming out here, but it looks very impressive.
Once and for all.
But I'm guessing maybe this is also in the same episode, I think. Oh, hold on, sorry, go back. We see something interesting. So we see a shadow right here. So something's coming towards them. I don't know what it is. I don't know where they are. I can't tell if they're in the or no, actually just from the cracks. Okay, so they are still in hell. This isn't happening on Earth, because you can see the cracks that we usually see in the background with the eyes and everything. And then we get to this moment right here. So she cuts open what looks like a missile. And then it explodes.
I am glad to see you.
Hold on. We see something right there. Let's go back a second. Okay, it's not really clear. It looks like a robot, I'm guessing. So they're in the lustring, obviously, but I don't know what this is.
See you, folks.
And then
We've been having
and then there's this guy who comes up later on, and it turns out he's more than what we originally thought.
more disturbance.
Yeah, so this guy is he's definitely hiding something. Now what he is, I don't know, but we do see it. I'm guessing this is him right there. But yeah, right there. And then of course we get this right here. this funny moment where Blitz thinks that those are the ghosts, but it's just two old people. And then we get to this. Yeah, a full moon tonight, a Pride weather update, partially cloudy, redder than usual somehow. So, you know what? I will say this. I do like that they're kind of taking that criticism, on the chin, where they're kind of like acknowledging that, yeah, it is kind of red or whatever. And now they're saying, well, it's redder than it usually is. I do like that. I do like whenever stories do this, whenever they kind of like take some of the some of the things that fans point out and some things that, other people also point out. And they say, yeah, okay, we acknowledge it, it is what it is. And then they'll actually have things in the actual story that sort of acknowledge it.
Stolas anyway.
And then there's this guy. Oh, hold on, we got to talk about it. Yeah, this guy. So we've seen this guy. We saw this guy in the pilot when Vaggie was introducing, or when Vaggie was telling Angel about Alistair. We saw this guy in the background, where it was with Alistair and the other overlords. Now, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people also thought that this guy was also an overlord. But, when we saw Has-Been and the overlord meeting, he wasn't there. So, was that something that got changed? Was he originally supposed to be an overlord, but then things changed during development, and now he's a member of the Goetia, I'm guessing, because he is a bird, and it seems like all the members of the Goetia are birds. So
We need to summon him.
hold on, I want to see this book, Passion Brimstone. Again, I'm sure this is a reference to something that I'm not familiar with.
At once.
And then of course we see Andreolphus. We see him again. I don't know what the context of this is, but it's involving Stolas in some way.
Hey, Vessago.
Vessago. Okay, so that's his name. Okay, so this is the thing that pretty much every member of the fandom. Okay, maybe not everyone. Almost everyone has just been waiting to see both Blitz and Stolas finally address the situation, between them. And we do get bits and pieces of it in this trailer. Now, as always, guys, I know a lot of people are probably going to look at it and immediately jump to conclusions. For me, I'm going to wait until we get the episode. And thankfully, we know that we don't have to wait too long for the episode. So I'm going to wait for the episode so we actually have full context, and I can actually, understand what's going on here. Because, obviously with trailers, they edit, take bits and pieces of it and put it in, and you don't have full context, and we can surmise a few things, but I think it's probably better to just wait for the actual episode itself.
Transactional thing we have. It's not right anymore. It hasn't been.
Okay, so wait, this is interesting. This right here. So I'm wondering, is this? So okay, we see the bandage right here. So I'm guessing this is after. I'm guessing this is effects from his I guess torture from Stryker, and we also see him wearing this. I don't know what this is, maybe it's a brace he has to wear, because we know that his arm was, or one of his arms were bandaged up. Although I think it was actually the left arm, not the right one, that was bandaged up, because we saw him use his right arm, if I remember correctly, to use his phone. His right arm seemed to be completely fine. So I don't know if that's just an error right there. I don't know if they maybe forgot that little fact, but I could be wrong. Maybe this is something else. Maybe it's part of an outfit that he's wearing, and and I'm wrong in that it's not an arm brace that you'll see people wear sometimes if their arm gets injured and they have to wear it to keep their their arm stable so that it can heal.
Anymore, it hasn't been.
Okay, so I do know this. So apparently, also in Level Up, they also premiered the duet between Stolas and Blitz. So I think this was part of it. And, this is apparently what it actually is. So I'm interested to see, people's reaction to it. I mean, it is out there. Someone obviously took a recording of it and put it out there. I don't know if it got taken down by Spindlehorse, but I'm pretty sure it's out there. And, this has been happening with Helluva Boss for a while now, where the things that they premiere exclusively during cons, someone will record it and put it online, and they don't take it down, but because I think they're like, whatever, it's free marketing, free advertising. It is what it is, so let's just leave it alone. At least that's what I'm guessing, or maybe they haven't been made aware that it's been put online.
I want someone to care. I want someone to want me.
You fucks think
Okay,
you
so
can-
yeah, it's we have that again, that statement from Stolas where he doesn't want a relationship where someone is just in it for their own benefit. You know what I mean? Like, he wants a relationship where someone just wants to be with him. And again, it's interesting because something comes up later on in this trailer that I think does connect to this, because it's interesting. He says that somebody who wants him from, and we know that he means in a romantic sense, because I've said before that it's interesting that Stolas seems to, in a way, like, think that he needs someone to feel happy, or he wants someone to be with him because he wants to finally be with someone who just wants him. And it seems like he's tied his happiness to that, because it's like he forgets that he already has someone in his life who does love him, who does care about him. That's his daughter. And it seems like he just keeps focusing more on Blitz. And interestingly enough, that does get brought up in the trailer, and we are definitely going to talk about that. But yeah, we're about to get Blitz's response, I'm guessing, to that.
do this every time. Like, you can just play with our feelings because we're smaller and not as
Okay, wait a minute, hold on, go back. So this right here. Okay, so that's his mom. That is definitely his mom, because we see Blitz, he's got the braces on. So I'm guessing this is before, because he also doesn't have the scar around his eye. So this is definitely before the accident at the circus that we saw in episode 6. And I'm really curious because, number one, I'm really curious to see his relationship with his mom. I'm guessing it was good because he was obviously very heartbroken about his in a way, involvement with the accident that caused the death of, his mom. And I'm guessing this is, okay, I'm making this prediction. This is going to be an apology tour. This is going to be in the episode Apology Tour. I'm guessing this is probably happening in Blitz's head. And he's, in a way, trying to apologize for what he did, for the actions that he, for the actions that he took that led to the accident happening. Even though, again, it was an accident, it's not like he did it on purpose. But obviously, in that context, it doesn't matter whether it's an accident. You still blame yourself for what happened. And I'm guessing this is in that episode. I'm predicting that this is going to be an apology tour, and it's probably going to end with Blitz trying to, in a way, apologize for all the people that he's hurt. And it's going to end with his mom, because that was the source, I guess you could say. That was the source of Blitz's current mindset when it comes to his relationship with people. And I'm guessing that's probably where the episode's going to end. And that from then it's going to be Blitz, in a way, trying to move forward with a new mindset after that episode. That's what I'm predicting is going to happen. We'll see if I turn out to be right.
smaller and not as important.
And this, of course, right here, this with the moment with with Stolas, and I'm wondering, okay, what's the context here? Is this also in full moon or is this afterwards?
Important.
You are a disgrace.
Okay, so that's this is interesting. Okay, so here's the thing. I did see some people talk about it online, and some people have said that. Now, I did see. Let me clarify. When I say I saw some people talk about it online, when the trailer got released on YouTube, I'm reacting to this like it's about a day after it's been, or if it's been a few hours after this was officially made available on Vivzipop's channel. So obviously, you know, people have talked about it online, and I saw some people say that this is Satan. Apparently, I could be wrong. You know, we'll see. I don't know where this is. I don't know if this is in hell, but he says, you know, you're a disgrace, and I'm wondering who exactly is he talking to? Is he talking to Stolas? Is he talking to Stryker? I'm guessing it's Stryker because of what he's wearing. That kind of sort of looks like a cowboy hat. I could be wrong. I don't know. We'll see.
A bit out of.
And then this is interesting. So we've got Stolas right here. Blitz carrying some kind of a sword or a knife. I don't know what's going on here. What's going on with Stolas? And, you know, why is he on the ground? Like, I don't know. Okay, I'm guessing this is probably, and this is just me making a prediction, but based on the background here and it's ice, I'm guessing this is during the last episode, Sinsmas. I could be wrong, but we'll see.
A bit out of your.
And then we get this guy. We get this guy right here, which is and then this right here. So okay, the only name I recognize here is John Waters. So the fact that they got him to actually, you know, record a voice is actually pretty impressive. Now I maybe I'm jumping the gun by saying that this is the character he voices. I could be wrong, but let me just listen again.
Aren't you a bit out of your depth? Aren't you, little one?
Okay, I'm guessing. I could be wrong, but I'm guessing maybe because here's the thing. I know John Waters, but I've never heard him speak, so I don't know whether that's him or not. Okay, interesting place to pause. I don't know what the hell's going on here.
You are so shitty.
Everyone's shitty. Hello, we live in.
Okay, so yeah, he's talking to Vessago, and I'm guessing this is also maybe part of Apology Tour because, you know, there's also that unresolved. The unresolved issues between him and Vessago, and this right here, this is interesting.
Everyone's shitty. Hello, we live in hell.
And yeah, we see Mammon come back.
Oh,
Oh, this is okay. I'm curious about this. What's going on here? Why is she fighting Blitz?
you always take from those around you and leaving them worse and worse.
Oh, okay. This, yeah. We definitely got to talk about this. What the hell happened here? What the hell happened to Millie? Now, okay, this could be a vision. I could be wrong. This could be a vision, and this didn't actually happen. We'll see, because it looks like her left eye is just gone after this. And there's branches, there's rope. I don't know what the hell is going on here, but
More broken than you found them.
okay, so this right here. What the hell is going on here? Oh, okay, wait a minute. Okay, I think I probably figured out what's going on here. I don't think that's actually Blitz. I could be wrong. Let's go back here. Let's go back a second.
In hell.
Yeah. Okay, I think I know what's going on here. I don't think that's actually Blitz. I could be wrong. I don't think that's actually Blitz. I think she knows that's not him, and she's fighting whoever it is that's pretending to be him. I could be wrong, but I'm guessing that's probably what's going on. I don't know what's going on here. We got Blitz, Fizz, and maybe they're with Asmodeus. I could be wrong.
And leaving them.
But what Millie's saying here is interesting. So you always take from those around you and leave them for worse. So again, is she talking to Blitz? Are we getting a moment where people are finally just fed up with Blitz, always just, you know, kind of not really appreciating the people around him, and people are finally just calling him out on it?
Worse and more broken than you found them.
Do you feel any kind of remorse for what you do?
You never loved Mother, and you don't love me. You love him.
Okay, so this is interesting. So this is the part that I wanted to talk about.
And you don't love me.
Okay, so the part where she says, you know, you never loved mother, obviously talking about Stella. Now with Stella, it's kind of understandable because she has been I can't say that word for you too, but so let's just call her a bitch. Okay, so she has been a bitch, and it's completely understandable why Stolas never loved her. And I'm wondering, okay, so does Octavia still not know about Stolas's relationship with his mom and what it actually has been like? But then she says, you know, something later on.
You love him.
Yeah, she says, you never loved mother, you never loved me, you only love him. And it's interesting because here's the thing. On one level, I can kind of understand where she's coming from because Stolas has been kind of obsessed with Blitz. Now, again, from his perspective, we can understand where he's coming from. But at the same time, I feel like both Stolas and Blitz kind of need a wake-up call. And I feel like maybe that's kind of what's finally happening. You know, Stolas has been just so obsessed with tying his happiness to his relationship with Blitz. And he needs to finally wake up from that and realize that he doesn't need to necessarily, you know, have a partner who actually wants him for him to be happy. He can be happy, you know, without that. Now, again, there's nothing wrong with wanting that, but the problem, at least I think, is when you believe or when you've convinced yourself that you need that to be happy, because that is absolutely not the case. You know, nobody needs a partner to be happy. You know, you can be happy by yourself, and especially with other relationships you have, you know, like familial relationships, friendships, and you know, just any type of relationship that isn't a romantic partnership. At least that's what I think. You know, if you disagree with me, that's fine. You know, let me know in the comments. But yeah, this is what I really wanted to see, if it is happening from Stolas, or for Stolas and Blitz, excuse me, is that I wanted to see them have their wake-up call where Blitz realizes that he hasn't really appreciated the people around him, and he needs to realize that he needs to stop pushing people away and needs to stop just keeping them at a distance. And it seems like that's finally what's happening, and that's kind of what like I said, it's what I've been wanting for a while now with Stolas and Blitz, for them to finally just wake up and realize that what they've been doing for a while is very unhealthy and very not good for them. And it's just, you know, it's kind of redundant, but you know what I mean. Anyway, let's continue.
I destroy everything. I make everyone's lives worse.
Yeah, so yeah, okay, so this is interesting. So I'm guessing these are flashback moments. Oh, okay, so we're seeing this from Blitz's perspective. I didn't even catch this the first time I watched it. But yeah, we're seeing Fizz's injuries from Blitz's perspective, and Jesus, like his. Okay, so I didn't know this. Like his fingers are. Well, I mean, he did, you know, replace both his arms with the robotic arms. So which you can kind of understand because both of them are just gone, which is just. That is just sad. Okay, so this is I'm wondering what's happening here.
Lives.
Yeah, and okay. So yeah, okay, I was right. So in episode 6, when we heard Blitz say to Fizz that he tried to visit, but he was told that he didn't want to see him, and then Fizz said that he was told that Blitz didn't want to see him, and I know a lot of people guessed that it was Cash who said this, and it turns out a lot of us were right. It is Cash who basically created this wedge between them, and we're actually getting to see it. So this is interesting, and I'm wondering if maybe this is and yeah, we're seeing things from Blitz's perspective, and I'm wondering, okay, what's this? Is that can't be Millie, is it? I think, okay, yeah, that might be Millie, but what the hell is going on here?
I don't want to be this way. Not forever.
Okay, so this is, again, it's them having a having that wake up call moment.
Forever.
And I am wondering if we're actually going to see that in either Full Moon or Apology Tour. But anyway, guys, okay, first of all, this video went on for way longer than I kind of originally intended it to be. We're about 30 minutes in. I don't know if I'm going to edit out the trailer. I mean, it is a trailer. It's publicly available on YouTube. I don't think I'm going to get hit. I could be wrong, but You know, I think I'll edit out some of it just to be safe. And anyway, let me know your thoughts, guys, in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Hit the like button, share this video out there, hit the subscribe button if you're new. And again, guys, like I said, make sure to hit the bell icon to be notified. But if you're watching this on iOS or Android, then I think you have to actually go into the settings and enable YouTube notifications in order to get notifications from YouTube, and especially the people that you're subscribed to. And anyway, with all that said and out of the way, let's see, is there anything else? Oh, and the original video will be linked in the description, as well as Vivzy Pop's YouTube channel. So make sure you head on over there and watch the actual video yourself if you haven't. And I hope I'll see you guys for my next reaction. And if you're here on my channel for specifically Has Been Hotel and Helluva Boss content, then I'll see you when episode 8 gets put out next month in May. Bye for now.